Hey, I hope everyone is having a great day. This is Molo Gaming and I'm back with another Fortnite video. So in today's video then guys, we're going to be ranking every tier 100 skin that we have in Fortnite. Tier 100 skins are often regarded as some of the best skins in the game. So in today's video, we're going to be determining which ones that I think are the best. If you end up enjoying today's video, please make sure to like and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into it. So coming in guys at last place at number 16, I went for the Reaper. Overall, I just think this skin is a little bit dull for my liking. Especially now that we have the official John Wick skin, I don't think this one can really compare because it only actually has one edit style while the official John Wick skin has two. It's just a more cartoonish version of John Wick, and back in the days we got a lot of skins like this. But when you're comparing it to all the awesome skins that we have today with so many different edit styles, I don't think that the Reaper can really compare. Next up guys at number 15 is going to be the Season 8 Tier 100 skin, which is Lux. The main problem with this skin is it should not have been at Tier 100. I think if they would have put it at anywhere else in the Battle Pass or maybe even the item shop, it would be a lot more popular. But Blackheart, again, he's the rightful heir to be the Tier 100 skin for that season because Lux is just not that amazing looking of a skin. It's kind of a rapper girl. That's not really something that I want at Tier 100. It's not a concept that blows me away, but she does have 4 different edit styles. Next up guys at number 14, it pains me to do this, but I decided to go for Rick Sanchez, which is this season's Tier 100 skin. Man, this should not have been at Tier 100. That's just, again, the main problem with the skin. Easily should have been Chimera because Chimera is a much better skin. I would have even been fine if it was Joey, but honestly, not Rick Sanchez. He's just a meme skin and it's a crossover. I don't even want it to be in this Battle Pass, but if he is, don't put him at Tier 100. I think the saving grace for this skin and the reason it's not at dead last is the fact that he does have a second edit style with some green tint to it and some bubbles. I think that's a little bit better than the original edit style. I would understand if you liked Rick Sanchez because you're a big Rick and Morty fan, but I just really didn't know much about the show. I mean, I knew it was a thing and I knew where he was from, but since I'm not a fan of the show, I've never really seen any episodes. I'm not going to think that this skin is one of the better Tier 100 skins, and even if you like Rick and Morty, you have to admit that he should not have been at Tier 100. It was just a bad move, and I understand that the tier system this season was a little bit different, so it's not necessarily like a Tier 100 skin, but it is the max level skin, so I just don't know what Epic was really going for with this one. At number 13, guys, I think this is a huge step up from the last 3 we talked about. This is going to be Dire. We're getting into the really, really good skins. Dire was probably the second best skin from Season 6 Battle Pass, obviously behind Calamity, but it's a really cool skin. The main problem with Dire is I wish that the base edit style was not just a Jonesy reskin. They could have made up a new model, not just use an old one. That just seemed a little bit lazy. But the max versions of Dire are definitely a little bit better, and I like those a lot better than the base version. And there are a couple different color options for Dire, which is definitely a positive. Alright guys, at number 12, I decided to go for the first ever max level Battle Pass skin. This is going to be Black Knight. Although Black Knight did come in at tier 70, it was the max level skin for Season 2's Battle Pass. And at its time, I'd say the Black Knight was the best skin in the game. Probably not anymore, but you have to admit that it's still a really, really good skin. And while I don't think that this skin is bad at all, if it was in a more modern Battle Pass, I think there would be some complaints about it because I do think that max level Battle Pass skins that we have now are probably better than Black Knight, other than of course Rick Sanchez, but I just really like the Black Knight. He has an awesome color combination, doesn't have any edit styles, but it's still, for its time, it was a really good skin. Next up guys, at number 11, I'm probably going to get a lot of backlash for this, but I'm going for Midas. I understand that this skin is super popular. A lot of people often consider it to be the best skin in the game, but I just think I really can't put it any higher than this. I do think that the rest of the Tier 100 skins that I'm going to be talking about later are a little bit better. Some of them have more edit styles than Midas because he only actually has 3 if you get that far. I could really see this being as a villain for a lot of movies because he just really has that vibe. He's a cool looking skin, but I do think there are some better Tier 100 skins on this list. Cracking into our top 10 now, at this position, I decided to go for last season's Tier 100 skin. This is going to be Spire Assassin. This skin is really cool. It was a cool concept. I like the look of the armor and the flames. And I was glad that they gave it some more color options for enlightened styles. I only actually have one edit style for Spire Assassin, and don't get me wrong, that one edit style is absolutely amazing, but I would have maybe rather seen some more additional styles to maybe spice up the skin a little bit. And I think because we didn't get that, the skin has to be at one of the lower positions, but I don't think it's really a bad skin either. Number 9 is going to be the Tier 100 skin for Season 5 of Chapter 2. This is Menace. I think if I would have done this video a little bit ago, I might put Menace a little bit higher, but I don't think I've really been using it as much as I thought I would be this season. It's a really cool skin, but I would have maybe liked some different color options, and I think it just maybe a skin that I'm not going to really remember for being an amazing Battle Pass skin in the seasons to come, but it's still a really good one, and it pains me to put him so low. I just think the next 3 are a little bit better. Coming in, guys, at number 8 is going to be Ice King. This skin seems like something you would see as a villain for a Star Wars or Marvel movie. It just has a really cool look to it. He has 4 different edit styles with different color options. The black and red one is personally my favorite, and I don't care that he's bulky because he's just an incredible looking skin. Coming in, guys, at number 7 is going to be Ragnarok, which was the Tier 100 skin for Season 5. I love Ragnarok. I really like the ice look to him. He's probably my second favorite skin in that Battle Pass behind Drift, but he's an incredible looking skin, and I'd say it's good to have him somewhere in the middle. I think there are some better ones because I would maybe like some different color options for Ragnarok, but I still do like all the progression for him. And even though he's kind of an old one, he's still a really good one, and I think this is a pretty fair position for him. Next up, guys, at number 6, this is going to be Fusion. I remember when a lot of people thought this skin was one of the best Tier 100 skins. I think the popularity over Fusion has maybe died down a little bit, but I think that's a real shame because he's an incredible looking skin in my opinion. He's basically what I would want Midas to look like. A lot of people like it how Midas is a slim looking male skin. I just think Fusion is a little bit cooler looking, and he has 3 different edit styles. The first one has the blue flames coming out of his head, and the second one he has a mask over him, and the final one is probably my favorite. With that, he has the white and gold color combination. The other items that go with Fusion are also really amazing, this being the pickaxe, backbling, and glider. I'd say they're just as great as the skin, and I still think that Fusion, although one that is a couple seasons old, is still one of the best Tier 100 skins in the game. Next up, guys, is at number 5. This is going to be Iron Man. I'm a huge fan of Marvel, so I might be a little biased towards Iron Man, but I think that he is just an incredible looking skin. With Iron Man, you have the base version, which is Tony Stark, and then you can do a built-in emote that changes you to Iron Man, and it's Iron Man, for crying out loud. It's going to be a popular skin, and I do really like this one. Next up, guys, at number 4, I decided to go for Vendetta. Some people don't like this skin. You actually see quite a bit of people say that this is the worst Tier 100 skin in all of Fortnite history, but I would definitely have to disagree with that. Vendetta has so much customization. It looks like a sick villain. Again, you could probably see this as a Star Wars villain. I definitely think he looks like that. You can make some really good combos with Vendetta. He has a cool color combination. It's an incredible looking skin, and that's why it comes in at this position. Next up, guys, at 3rd place, I decided to go for my favorite female Tier 100 skin. This is going to be the Eternal Night. I put this skin a little bit lower last time I did this video, but for today's gameplay, I decided to use this skin, and I took a look at it, and I was like, wow, this skin is amazing. It's honestly one of my favorite skins of all time, and it just brought me to the realization of how good she is, and I just had to give her a really high position. I think that the Eternal Night is an amazing looking skin. I like all the different edit styles. The black and red is probably my favorite, but at 2nd place, this is actually going to be the Eternal Night's male counterpart. This is going to be the Ultimate Knight, which was the Tier 100 skin for Season 10. Season 10 was an amazing Battle Pass. It's still my favorite Battle Pass in the game of Fortnite. And the Ultimate Knight is a clear example of why this Battle Pass was so amazing. The Ultimate Knight takes the Black Knight, which was an alright skin already, and makes it like 10 times better. It gives it a bunch of different color options, different styles for the helmet. And while he may be based on the Black Knight, you have to admit that they made some changes that makes him more of a unique looking skin, and I do really like that. With all the different edit styles, really cool. You can make some good combos for your Ultimate Knight, and I'd say he's one of my favorite Battle Pass skins of all time. But I think there is a better Tier 100 skin, and coming in, guys, at number 1 is going to be Omega. This skin was released back in Season 4, And it's crazy to think that it's that old, because to this day, Omega is probably one of, if not my favorite Battle Pass skin in the game of Fortnite. So many different options for him. It was one of the first customizable skins in the game of Fortnite. With Omega, you not only have different color options for the lights, but you also have the progression where he goes from a guy in a zero suit all the way up to this incredible looking skin with so much armor and so much detail on him. Amazing looking skin. It's crazy, again, to think that this skin is so many seasons old. So that's going to be all for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I just ranked every tier 100 skin that we have in Fortnite. If you enjoyed today's video, please make sure to like this video and also subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. God bless.